What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Alex coming back at y'all with another video. And on today's video, I want to discuss this Antonio Brown situation. I kind of misjudged him. I was defending his brother. I was doing everything in my power to get the world to believe that he wasn't who people say he is. But as I was doing further research on the situation, um, I apologize to y'all and to the world for what I said as far as Antonio Brown being accused of rape and all this and that and the third. I was doing further. I was doing my own investigating. You know, just a few minutes ago because I had took a video that I had took one video that I heard Antonio Brown, being released from the Patriots and all the other stuff, and I took it and ran with it. Oh, y'all an apology, and I misjudged Antonio Brown because I thought he was everything that people say. I thought he was everything that he. What am I trying to say? I thought he was everything that people were saying he wasn't, what was, or what have you. You know what I'm trying to say? I thought he was, a good person. He was a good football player. I thought people was out here come out for his money, but in reality, I was doing further research and kind of find out he had been sending text messages to these girls, and sending them, sexual threats and all the other stuff, and he been acting out. He been, thinking it's all about him, and he's been just acting out, just acting like he ain't got no sense. Like I said, I was defending his brother, but when I went further investigated, I felt ashamed because really I was about to upload a video talking about how these women are coming out against it because he got money and all this and that and the third, but not knowing the whole time that he was actually sending text messages to your women, and I think sexual text messages to women, and the Patriots said that they're gonna give him a shot, and people saying that they shouldn't have gave Antonio Brown a chance and his career might be over. Which it might be because, like I said, somebody give you a chance to get yourself right. Into they said they weren't gonna hold him accountable for the past stuff he did before he got signed, but from this day forward, that they was gonna hold him accountable for the stuff he's been doing, and they said they warned him about uh, uh um if he act up and he started acting crazy and stuff like that, that they will let him go, and he must have thought that fire burned. He must have thought that fire didn't burn, so he had to test the fire, and he got burned, and he not burnt his bridges with the Patriots or anybody else he want to go to. Like they said, this might be the end of Antonio Brown's career because of the allegations and I mean, and all this craziness he been doing. My thing is, Antonio Brown letting fame and money and stuff get to him just cause, like they said, just cause he could throw a football, just cause they pour him 50, 20 million, $30 million on him, just cause they pour millions of dollars on him, don't mean that he can go around, sending sexual text messages to women and acting out and acting crazy, thinking, ain't nothing gonna be done about it. You can't do stuff like that and thinking, you can still keep a job in the NFL. Like I said, Antonio Brown might have just done messed up for himself. He might not can't get signed with nobody else. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with him and all that, but he got to get it together. Like I said, he might have done. Like I said, most likely he done messed up with other teams. He can't. Like I said, I'm quite sure other teams are watching this around the world on TV or on YouTube or wherever they're watching it at, and they done heard about what he's been doing. And they said on Wednesday he had sent a text message to some woman, sending sexual text messages to her, and the Patriots said they had warned him about, acting out and, thinking everything's all about him, thinking, just because he's the best wide receiver in the league, that, and they pour millions of dollars on him, that he can just go around and do what he want and saying what he want to women and just disrespecting people and, starting fights with general managers and all this and that and the third. You can't do stuff like that. Expect not to, people to keep you or expect to have a job in the NFL. You cannot do that. You got to respect people rules and what they stand for. And they said they and people, and I think it wasn't Shannon and Skip. It was other news people that were saying, sports news channels that were saying that they think they did Patriots did the right thing by letting Antonio Brown go, because they said they got to do more investigating. But they say his career's on hold right now because, like I said, they want to further investigate the situation. But from what they got right now, they done released him. They basically done fired him, because you can't go around, thinking just cause, like I said, just because you're the best wide receiver in the league, that you can go around, just cussing people out and sending text messages to women and acting out and doing what you want to do. I mean, come on now. You have a boss. Your boss has a boss, and your manager has a manager. Everybody has somebody over them. If you can't, if you can't lead, how can you? If you can't follow, how you gonna lead? You can't. You can't. If you can't follow, you can't never lead. I mean, just like I said, just because Antonio Brown's the best wide receiver in the league, that don't mean that people have to sign him. Don't nobody have to pay him. Don't nobody have to pay him no attention. Everybody can give him the cold shoulder. Everybody that he go try get signed to can deny him or give him the cold shoulder. Like I said, this might be the end of Antonio Brown's career, which it might be. Like I said, I misjudged him. I tried to defend him because he's the best wide receiver in the league, and I tried to take up for him. But as I did further investigating, and people were saying that he been acting out. He's been acting like it's all about him. He's been bad mouthing people, sending sexual text messages to women, and just been acting crazy. I mean, what is wrong with you, Antonio Brown? What is it gonna take? Now you got released from the Patriots. Now, by you doing that, that gives you a blackout, because by them by the Antonio by the Patriots releasing you because of that, ain't nobody else gonna want to pick you up. They just like you working on a job. You get fired for cussing the manager out or fighting an employee. They fire you, and you go to another job, and they ask you what was your previous job, and you say, well, you worked there, and they be like, so why did you? What was the reason for you leaving? You say, and they gonna ask you what was your reason for leaving. And you tell me you got fired for cussing out a manager or an employee, or getting into a fight with an employee, they be like, so if you got into a fight with a manager or employee at your previous job, what makes you think we should hire you here? What makes you think it won't happen here if it happened at your previous job? It's just like with a football team. If you start acting out because the manager's out, and bad mouthing your teammates and all that, and then you get released from them and go to another team and you start doing the same thing, what makes you think that you know other teams got to pick you up? Because from the last two teams, you was acting out, you was acting all crazy just because you're the best wide receiver in the league and all this and that. What makes you think that other teams gonna pick you up? Because you known for doing this. By you being known for doing this now, ain't anybody gonna want to pick you up. Ain't anybody gonna want to pick Antonio Brown up because he's he's known for doing this. And they told him when he first got signed to Patriots that this your last straw. If you mess this up, then that's it. Ain't nobody else gonna pick you up. This is it. And Bill Belichick and Tom Brady went putting up with it. They, like I said, just because he's the best wide receiver in the league, don't mean you can do what you want and say what you want to people and send disturbing text messages to women and whoever it was you sent text message to. I mean, come on now. Like I said, I was defending this guy. I was putting him on a pedestal, which I was. I can gladly admit that. But at the same time, you can't go around thinking you can cuss people out and say what you want to people and do what you want to people and all that. Expect not to get fired or cut from the team. You can't do that. So I just said come at y'all with that video. Like I said, I was about to upload another video. Like I said, misjudging the NFL, saying that they paid women to come out to Antonio Brown because they're making millions of dollars and all this and that and third. But like I said, as I first investigated the situation, it's not the NFL, it's Antonio Brown acting out. It's not the NFL acting out. It's not them accusing him of sexually, doing stuff with women. It's him that's doing this. Is doing this. Like I said, I owe the NFL apology. I owe them an apology because, like I said, I did my further investigation, and I just took one video I heard on here about him being released, and I just took off with it instead of staying on YouTube and further investigating the situation. So yeah, I just had to come at y'all with my thoughts on that and stuff like that. But yeah, Antonio Brown might have messed it up except for the rest of his life. Not for this 2019 season, but for the rest of his career. He might have messed it up because anybody gonna want to pick him up if he known as acting out and sending terrible text messages to people and fighting people and saying what you want to people. You can't do that. Expect to keep a job, expect to get paid. You can't do that. So like they said, let this be a valuable lesson to him. Let it be a valuable lesson. I hope he learned this lesson. Like I said, I hope he can continue his football career. But from what they're saying, that he might have done messed up for the rest of his life. He might have messed his reputation up because of that stuff he's doing. So yeah, I'm going to shut this video down, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.